What's up, Facebook? Happy Monday. Just having my coffee, thinking about things. So I'm going to give a quick second for anyone to come on. And hi. Let me know how your day is going as you come on. Let me know who's here, where you're from, how's the weather where you're at. I know in a lot of places it's already snowing. Here in Nashville, it's pretty warm and kind of rainy today, and it's actually been rainy all week. But I'm like a weather nerd, so let's talk about it. But anyway, happy Monday. That's not why I made this video. But I wanted to talk about something that came up today. I have a Become a Coach workshop that goes on every single month, and one of my future coaches posted about Snow and Bend. Yeah, crazy. So in one of the assignments in my Become a Coach workshop, we do like little assignments, and one of the assignments is to like write down why you're going to be a kick-ass coach, basically. And one of her answers, like in her list, in her own personal list that she made, was about time management, because she's a student and she works, and she was talking about how she can also be a kick-ass coach and motivator. And I was like, hell yeah. And it made me think back to when I first started my journey, and I wanted to share about that, because people see me now, and now I have time freedom, you know? Now this is my full-time job. I work from home. I can travel. I can sleep in. I can, you know, do what I want. And, you know, I have more time to like increase my fitness if I want to. I have more time to spend with my husband. I have more time to, you know, help more people and, you know, and whatever. Like, I just have more time now. But that wasn't my story when I first started. And I think sometimes, you know, I talk to a lot of people who are super busy, and because a lot of people are, like, I was super busy. And I feel like that's like the culture that's our culture, is we're always so busy. Like, when I talk to people, they're like, I'm busy, how are you? Like, I'm good, I'm busy. Like, that's like 95% of the like results that I get when I talk to people is they tell me how busy they are. And I get it, because I've been there. Like, I was the busy person my entire life. Like, always, you know, when I was a kid, like, I was going to school and I was taking care of my family, or, you know, when I left, like, I dropped out of high school, and then I was just like working all the time. And when I was in high school, I was working all the time also. And then, you know, once I got older and started changing my life, I went to college. So I like got my GED and went to college, and I was in college for 6 years, and I was also working a 9 to 5. There was a point in my life where I was working 9 to 5, going to school from 6 to 10. I also was taking care of my sister, who was 13. I was 21. She moved in with me for like 6 months or something, maybe not that long. And I was taking care of her and helping her with school. And I was also volunteering at church. I was also like trying to run every once in a while. Like, I was so busy. And when I first started coaching 4 years ago, I was a full-time waitress, full-time student. I had a ton of classes and labs and homework. And I worked in a late night bar, so I worked from like 5 to like 3 in the morning sometimes. And sometimes I did doubles, or like, you know, what is it called? It's been a while. Swing. I used to work swing shifts and doubles and night shifts and close, and I had to go to school the next day, and I was just really busy. And so my point is a lot of times people think that they can't start a health and fitness journey or start their own home business, which is what they can, you know, use to change their life. they think that they don't have time to do these things that they want to do to add value and change their life, right? And so this is what I did. When I first started, I was super busy, and I never thought that I didn't have time to do it, because I wanted to change my life really bad. Like, I wanted to change my health and wellness. I wanted to change my mindset, my confidence, like, which was in the negatives. Like, I didn't have self-confidence. I was not in shape. I didn't feel good. And I wanted to change all that. I wanted to, feel awesome. I wanted to have energy. I wanted to, change my life and be happy and proud of what I was doing every day. I wanted to feel alive. Like, if you break it down, I wanted to feel alive. And I wanted that more than I wanted sleep. I wanted that more than I wanted to watch TV. I wanted that more than I wanted to hang out, And so that was me making my sacrifices of Netflix, hanging out with people and going to the bars or whatever, which is what I used to do, in my spare time. You always make time for things that are important to you. And for me, blowing off steam, because I was always so busy and stressed, blowing off steam was important to me. And the way I blew off steam was going out and drinking and, eating pizza and shit, which I still do sometimes, I'm still a human. So, but what I'm saying is, like, I added to my plate, even though I was super busy and stressed out already, because I knew that by adding this particular thing, my health and fitness journey and starting a home fitness business, which I did not have a background in business, or I had zero idea on what I would do. Like, I had no background in business or leadership. Like, I was a high school dropout. I went to college. Like, I did do a lot of things. I just had my own life experience, and I had 6 years of college under my belt. But that was it. Like, I didn't have, like, I was not somebody who knew how to run a business and how to lead people. But I knew I would figure it out, because it was something I was passionate about, which is, ending the trend of obesity and helping people change their life. That was something I was passionate about, because I had changed my life in so many other areas that I was super passionate about, being able to do that in health and fitness and helping people change their life. So I knew I would learn, and I was willing to get uncomfortable and get more busy by adding my fitness journey and, my home fitness business to my life, so that I could free up space in my life later, which I now have. So if you see me now, like, enjoying my life, being able to go to lunch with my husband on a weekday, or it's Monday and I'm sitting in my office, like, at home, hanging out with my husband and my dogs, and not having to sit in rush hour traffic, which in Nashville is crazy, by the way. Not having to do all that stuff to go the hustle bustle anymore. I used to have to do that, but now I don't. And it's because I was willing to be unbalanced. The thing is a lot of people, I hear all the time, like, I'm looking for a balanced life. I'm trying to balance my life, like family, fitness, health, and you're trying to balance it all. I think that's a bunch of bullshit. Like, you're not supposed to just always be balanced in all areas of your life. Like, sometimes if you're, like, shooting for a goal in a certain area, you have to be willing to be unbalanced or put something else on the back burner for the time being, so that you can, in the future free up space so you can have it all. You know what I mean? So, in the beginning, I was a full-time student, full-time waitress, with all my homework and classes and stuff. Because I had all science and math classes plus lab, and I was 6 years in, so it wasn't like beginner level. It was difficult, and then I added my fitness journey, so now a lot of our programs are like 30 minutes or less. Back then, they weren't. They were like, depending on what program I was doing, but 25 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on what I was doing. And so I spent all that time. I had to carve out like at least an hour a day for my fitness, and then carve out at least an hour a day for my business, and to learning the skills on how to, be a person who can run a business, like I had to learn those things, and it was definitely worth that time and sacrifice that I put in. And, you know, my point is that there's no perfect time to start your own business. There's no perfect time to start your fitness journey and start learning how to eat healthier, because life is always going to be busy. There's always going to be events and holidays and birthdays and, you know, life craziness or tragedy or shit happening in the world. There's always going to be something going on. So you have to be willing to add it to your plate where you are now and learn how to do it from there, you know, and do your best in the moment. You know, that's all you can do, but you have to be willing to do it now, because there is no perfect time to start anything new. There's no perfect time. You're never going to have like a huge stretch of like awesome downtime where it's going to give you the time and space for you to hone in on a craft or something, or to like start your fitness journey or learn how to eat healthier. You just have to do it where you are now, because there's never going to be that like that place in the future that people are always looking for. You know, the place in the future where everything's just going to be awesome and chill and life is going to be so easy. Like we put things off and we think, oh, I'm going to wait till my life calms down before I do this. But life doesn't calm down. It keeps moving. It keeps going. And the longer you wait, the longer you put it off, the like less time you're going to have to enjoy, you know, the lifestyle that you want. And it's better to just do it now. So that was my mindset when I, you know, started. And I just wanted to share that with you guys, because I think it's really inspiring when there are people who say, I'm busy, you know, I have a lot of shit going on, but I know I can do this. I'm willing to add this to my life because I know it's going to change my life. I'm willing to add this to my life because I know it's going to add value to my future, and it's going to set me up for a better tomorrow. And that to me is like admirable. So I just wanted to share that with you. I'm going to go make some breakfast and get ready for my workout. We're starting a new program today, and I'm really excited. So actually, I wasn't planning on doing this, but if you want to sample the program I'm doing, it's just going to be a short 5-day program, but it's like a sneak peek into an 80-day program that's starting in January, which is going to be like mind-blowing, awesome. 80-day program, which is like, it's like the opposite of the trend of fitness, like where fitness is headed, like short and quick and fast and short programs and you know, 25-minute workouts and whatever. It's like 80-day program with like, you know, a decent amount of time working out. And it's just like, that's a challenge, and I'm excited to tackle that challenge, and I'm excited to help other people do that too, because it's just going to be like completely transforming your body, because we have like 21-day programs, and I help people with that, like just to get started with their fitness journey. But that's not where you end. You know, you don't end at the 21 days. You keep going with different programs or do another round or whatever. You just keep on going, because your fitness journey it's a journey. It's not just a week long or 21 days long. It's like, you want to change your body, you just have to keep going. It's your new lifestyle now. That's something you have to decide. And I really like the fact of the 80-day program, because it kind of instills that mindset that it's going to take some time. Like, this isn't a get skinny quick. Like, we're changing lifestyles here. It's not about putting some shit on your food to block carbs or whatever. It's like real fitness and real food, you know, like a real lifestyle change, something that works with your body long term. So I'm excited about that. But my point is we're getting, so that starts in January, but to get a sneak peek of what that's going to look like, we're starting a little week-long program today. So Monday through Friday. And if you want to get in that, I will give you access for free. Just shoot me a message or comment below, and I'll let you in and give you access to that. So the way it's going to work is all the programs are, all the workouts are just going to be on our streaming database where our workout programs are. So this is available to all across the US, like we don't have to be neighbors. So all across the US, Canada, and the UK. So, and you'll have access to it. You just need a device to stream your workouts from. And you'll get access to my private group where I coach my people and where our community is, with people all over the world, like doing these workouts, right? So the way it's going to work is the workout's going to be live for 24 hours a day. So it's starting at 11 Central Time today, so like in an hour or so. And it'll be up for 24 hours, and same goes for tomorrow, and so on and so on. So if you guys want to get a sample of that and come work out with me for a week for free, go ahead and post below, send me a message, whatever. If you want to learn more about, becoming a coach, like I was talking about for this whole video, like my experience, then hit me up, like whatever, your choice. I just want you to know that there are options and that I'm here to help you. I'm not here to force you to do anything or convince anybody of anything. Like, I'm just sharing my life and giving you an invitation to be a part of it. So I hope you guys have a good day. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.